This is day 2 of the camera, and I'm not sure that I actually had the camera on yesterday. I have to go back and check. But day 2 is showing snow flurries. And since this is October 12th, pretty early in Chicago to be so cold. We had freezing temperatures last night, frost on the pumpkin, and we'd expect no accumulation today. Just a reminder that winter is around the corner. It's snowing, and it's Thursday, October 12th. As I said, I'm not sure I was recording yesterday. I'm still learning this camera, so I gotta go back and see. It's really amazing, though. It is chilly. Whoa. Maple is gorgeous. I'm back inside. It is snowing. And look at it starting to stick a little bit. The wind has died down from yesterday was windy and just cold as can be last night. But the wind has died down and it's a very peaceful first snowfall of the year, or snow flurry of the year, I should say, because they're not expecting much of accumulation, but probably just enough to make things slippery. And dear Jim is going to be at school all day today because of play practice and chorus practice, so there is some consolation knowing he's not out on the road but safe at school, having a very full long day. So it's nice and warm inside, and this is what our Thursday morning looks like in Chicago. Starting to stick a little bit on the hedges. It's coming down harder now, too. Yeah, I thought coming inside it was pretty cold out there. Stay warm. As I said, I'm still learning how to use this camera, and I'm not sure. I think I have to set wide before I start to put the camera on. I think that's what I read. So, and it's funny because I'm still looking through the viewfinder instead of, remembering I have this screen at the end. I just wanted to show you this magnificent tree. I'm going to stop this just for a minute, see if I can get a wide angle. Now that's cool. I just figured out how to do the wide angle. You have to stop it first, and that makes sense, and then start recording. It's just beautiful, this tree. I have to show you again. Yesterday, we set a record on the amount of snow that fell by like 1/10 of an inch. We had a very, very thin coating, but for the time of the year, which is still early, it set a Chicago record. It's very cold and windy today, although a little bit warmer than yesterday, which I believe only hit something like 40. My garden has been beautiful. As I said, I don't know if I just hope I've been recording, because as I said, I'm still learning this camera and I don't know if I've hit the button. I have to keep looking, and it's just different, a little bit different than the ones I'm using. So with that, this is the remains of the garden, in case I didn't get it the other day because I didn't have the button pushed. This is beautiful. The roses are just gorgeous. So, and then this tree is just magnificent. The sugar maple, which is as old as Jimmy, actually, because when we bought it 8 years ago, I believe, it was already 8 years old. Hear that wind? Got something in my eye, actually. It looks almost barren down here. I think the cold hits this part a little bit harder. Okay, I'm figuring out how to use this camera. It's very cool. Hear that wind? It is cold. You almost want to put on your winter coat. But it's crisp and not a cloud, well, just a few clouds in the sky. This is my monk's hood, which blooms in the fall. It held up. My dogwood, already turning color. Ooh, and it's trash day. So, I've got to bring everything in. It's a very crisp autumn day here in Darien, Illinois. And the petunias are holding on for dear life. We did get frost the night before last. And And then I just want to show you the lamppost again, because I don't know if I recorded it. To put my pumpkin back, he blew away. Whoa. Alright, this is the end of the garden. We only have maybe a couple more days, maybe a week. Alright. It's time to bring the trash in. Everything's going around. Good news, it's Friday. And I've got some errands to run. Let's look at the street, the neighborhood. It really looks like fall. With this final scene, happy autumn 2006, that beautiful sugar maple. And be it Friday, have a great weekend. Make it a great day. Stay warm.
You don't want to put a stop. Let's stop again.
Radio and ESPN2.
And slow balance. And I got the juice. Cranberry. A lot of red on the counter.
So Jim, what's happening today?
A choir concert at Montini.
At Montini?
Yeah.
What songs are you singing?
Cantante Domino, O Santissima, and I'm Your Soul.
How do you feel? Are you nervous?
Well, we're not that strong this year, but we'll see
Good.
what happens, so.
All right. You look good in your tuxedo.
Of course you do.
All right, thanks.
Halperin, Kaylee Ann Weidecker, Patrick Westerkamp, Allison Wirma, Ryan Wisniewski, Lauren Witter, Jonathan Youngren, Brian Zirko, David Zitnick. This is the class of 2008.
Almighty God bless you, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
I know, me too. Yeah, I've been...
No way.
Jim, let's see the ring. Okay, close up, because guess what? I didn't get you getting it. I thought I hit record and I didn't. Congratulations, Jim.
Oh, Thomas, is he coming out?
Hello, Mother.
What's the matter? What is it, jolting on pillows? Anything I can do, Miss Green?
No, thank you.
Don't call yourself a doctor in my presence!
Four more cablegrams, more packages. Dad's going crazy upstairs with that bell ringing all the time.
Oh, dear June, will you go? What did you say, Richard?
One's from New York and one from San Francisco.
Oh, there was something from Alaska early this morning.
Doesn't that bird brain of yours ever function?
Yes. Yes, that's right. Who is it?
I'll get them right away. You want some Clear Club cigarettes?
Players Club.
They have them in Kitchener's. I'll run down and get them.
Hello? Yes, I'm waiting. Tell me, Miss Green, are they bringing him out soon?
We're getting him out of bed now. He'll be out very soon. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad. He must be very happy.
Trapped like a rat in this hellhole!
2 o'clock? Yes, I think you can talk then. All right. Well, who do you think that was? Mr. H.G. Wells from London! H.G. Wells on our telephone? I'm so excited. This certainly is a busy house. I got his orange juice. Oh, that's fine, Sarah. Is it fresh?
Yes, ma'am.
You move like a broken down truck horse!
His voice is just the same as on the radio. Good morning. Girls, what do you think? He's getting up and coming out this morning. You don't mean it? Can we stay and see him? Boy, I think that would be lovely. Girls, you know it just happened. I'll be upstairs, Mother, if you want me. Oh, yes, dear. Tell your father he better come downstairs. Mr. Whiteside is coming out soon. Yes, Mother. Is he really coming out this morning? I brought him a plant. Do you think it's all right if I give it to him? Oh, I think that would be lovely.
And some calf's foot jelly.
Oh, why, how nice. Girl, just now, Mr. H.G. Wells from on the doorstep of Mr. and Mrs. Well, think of it.
Of course. If it were my house, Daisy, I would have a bronze plate put on the step, right where he fell.
Well, of course I felt just terrible about it. I mean, he never goes to dinners anywhere, and he finally agreed to come here, and then this had to happen. Poor Mr. Brightside. But just think of it, it will be so wonderful having him here with us, even for a little while. We'll sit around in the evening and discuss books and plays, all the great people he's known, and he'll talk in that wonderful way of his. He may even goodbye Mr. Chips to us.
Damn it, Daisy! Mr. Whiteside. Oh, good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Ernest is getting up and coming out any minute, and H.G. Wells telephone from London, and we're in time. Look!
I don't like this kind of publicity at all, Daisy. When do you suppose he's going to leave?
Well, he's only getting up this morning. After all, he has had quite a shock, and he's been in bed for 2 full weeks. He'll certainly have to rest a few days, Ernest.
Well, I'm sure it's a great honor his being in the house, but it is a little upsetting.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Whiteside. I'm Mrs. Ernest Stanley, remember? And this is Mr. Stanley.
How do you do, Mr. Whiteside? I hope that you're feeling better.
Thank you, sir. I'm suing you for $150,000. I said I'm suing you for $150,000.
You mean because you fell on our steps, Mr. Whiteside?
Samuel J. Leibowitz will explain it all to you in court. Who are those two harpies standing there like the kiss of death?
Oh, dear, my calf's foot jelly.
Made from your own foot, I have no doubt.
Mr. Whiteside, here are the cigarettes. Sorry it took so long. I had to go to 3 different stores.
You were gone long enough to have a baby. Is there a man who suffers as I do from the gross inadequacies of the human race? Where are you going? Go in there and read the life of Florence. No message. Hey, come here, you two. Come on, don't be afraid. I'm not going to bite you. I've been observing you two for the past week, and you seem like extremely likable young people. I admit that when we first met, I was rather unkind, but I wish that you would not continue treating me like something out of Edgar Allan Poe. How do you like my tie?
Thank you, Mr. Whiteside. This makes things much pleasanter. And I think that tie is very pretty.
Well, now that we're on speaking terms, Mr. Whiteside, I don't mind telling you that I've been admiring all your ties.
Do you like this one?
I certainly do.
It's yours. Really, this nonsense that I'm a difficult person, pure fabrication. Ah, me. Ice skating, eh? I used to cut figure eights myself, arm in arm with Betsy Ross, waving the flag behind us.
It was wonderful on the ice today. Miss Cutler and Mr. Jefferson were there.
Maggie, ice skating?
Yes, and she's good too. I got a marvelous picture of her.
Were they still there when you left?
I think so.
Yes, they were.
Mr. Whiteside, mind if I take a picture of you? I'd love to have one.
Why, certainly, Richard. Would you like my profile?
I'm afraid you're done for, Mr. Whiteside. My brother is a camera fiend.
Thank you, Mr. Whiteside. I got a great one.
Hello, Miss Cutler.
Hello there. Good evening, Sherry. Really, Sherry, you've got this place looking like an old parrot cage.
Mr. Whiteside?
Hello, Maggie, my boy.
Mr. Whiteside, will you have some time later?
I don't know. I'm busy now.
Well, suppose I wait a little while. I'll wait a little while.
Dr. Bradley is the greatest living argument for a mercy killing. What can I do for you, Richard? Would you like a candid camera shot of my left nostril this evening?
I'm all set up with those. Have you got a second to take a look at some new ones I've taken?
Why, certainly, Richard. Say, these are splendid. Why, there's real artistry in them. Why, these are as good as anything by Margaret Bourke White. This is the essence of photographic journalism.
Say, I don't know they were as good as that. I just like to take pictures, that's all.
Richard, I've been meaning to talk to you about this. Is this what you really want to do?
I certainly do.
Well, then you should do it.
Hello, Dick. Good afternoon, Mr. Whiteside.
Oh, hello, June, my lovely. I guess it's up to you now, Richard.
I guess it is. Well, thank you, Mr. Whiteside. You've been swell, and I'll never forget it.
Righto, Richard.
June, are you coming upstairs?
In a few minutes, Richard.
Well, knock on my door, will you? I want to talk to you.
Yes, I will. Mr. Whiteside.
June, my lamb, I've been doing some reading about the Owlwell murder. Magnificent case. Would you like to hear about it?
Well, Mr. Whiteside, I wanted to talk to you. Would you mind for a few minutes? It's important.
Where is he? In the library?
Yes, he's busy.
Well, maybe we ought to. Come on.
Thank you. Oh, hello, dear. Where's Sherry?
Inside working. He's brought...
Is this your father?
No, you idiot. Well, Mr. Whiteside, I didn't get very far. Any suggestions?
I'm sorry, Richard. I wish I were in a position to help.
Yeah, we're not in position to. Thank you for your efforts, officer. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Thank you, sir. Good day.
Richard, go upstairs. 10 minutes, Mr. Whiteside.
I brought you some oranges, Mr.
Goodbye, Maggie. I love you very much.
Sherry, you're wonderful.
Oh, and nonsense. Goodbye, Jefferson. You'll never know the trouble you've caused.
Bye, Mr. Whiteside.
Goodbye, Mr. Stanley. I hope that in the near future, I've received word that your daughter has been allowed to marry her young man, and that your son has been allowed to follow his own bent. Or else.
Goodbye, everyone.
Hey, for God's sake, what's going on? I didn't even know he could walk.
It's all right, Bert. You're too young to know. Just don't ask questions. Ernest, truth being very difficult, you will have to talk to him.
Yo! Damn it!
Did something happen? What is it?